Hello and welcome back to another episode of the 122nd Recruitment Podcast. I'm joined by Robin Doenicke. And Robin, your first question is the best sales tip to be more successful within recruitment.
I would say the best sales tip I can give is really not a sales tip at all. It's about being present. This idea of presence, I think, is incredibly powerful, and it's something we seem to condition ourselves out of. We get so caught up in our stories about how we think things should be, how we want them to be, and we remove ourselves from what's actually happening. When I argue with reality, I always lose every single time. So the more present I am, the more I'm outside of my story, the more engaged I can be with what's happening, the more authentic I become. And I think authenticity is one of the best tools, if you will, that you can bring to your work as a recruiter. It's great because it's not a tool. It's not something you apply. You either are or you're not. And I feel the best way to be authentic, to be yourself, is just to be present, just to be there here and now when you're engaged with your recruiting work on a day-to-day basis, your client or candidate discussions.
I think that's great. Yeah, you've got to be yourself in work. And I try to do that myself. So Robin, that leads perfectly on to your second question, which is if you had an extra X amount of budget, how would you spend it?
I would definitely put it towards anything that took people out of the context of the office, out of sales to training or recruitment tools or anything like that, and put them in an environment where they can truly challenge themselves, where they can challenge their own beliefs, which are largely often self-limiting, and tap into, even get a glimpse of just how much potential they have. And for example, we did this great Wim Hof expedition last year in the Nagano Mountains in the middle of winter, where we took 15 people, basically just in our swimming costumes, hiking through the Nagano tundra and swimming into icy frozen lakes. And that alone, the difference that made in terms of cohesion, community, in terms of self-belief was tremendous.
That sounds very adventurous. Robin, you've been a fantastic guest. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.